So now we're going to talk about the institute process. In the institute process, this is more, you have literally no autonomy over, like, where you get to go or whatever. This is more of like the program, like, okay, like I got into TFA, I'm living at the dorms, which I highly advise because you do make a lot of connections there, and that will be your social support system for the next 2 years, whatever, how long you're going to be in TFA. So I don't advise getting a roommate just yet, but keep in mind that this is going to be your social support system. If you have nobody coming in here, you should live in the dorms. You will get to meet amazing people, because that's how I met my amazing roommate.
Where does her roommate live?
I don't know.
Well, if your roommate lives anywhere, like say you, hypothetically speaking, you get a place somewhere, I don't know, in the Bronx or Brooklyn or whatever. If your roommate lives close to the school, then let her know you still plan on moving in. Maybe give her the money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She should get hired before to see.
Yeah, because you could be teaching in the Bronx if your friend lives in, like, all the way deep in Brooklyn. Then obviously it wouldn't be great.
Right.
But institute, what he was saying, both Dwayne and I are out of state, and that's how we met. Well, we met on the app that TFA uses for communication. So we highly utilize that. But if you are from out of state and you're coming here with very little knowledge of the city, definitely, and since you're right out of college, most of the core members are, so you're making a lot of friends, and you'll do a lot of like fun things with them too.
Exactly. And some of them might be on the same boat as you, so get to know them, get to travel and explore New York with them as well. That's one of the big reasons why you should also come to live in the dorms.
Yeah, because I'm an older student, so I graduated college at 26. So I'm 27, turning 28. So I was a lot older than the other core members, but there are some older core members, and they usually are native New Yorkers who already live here, or maybe like one or two who came here. They're like 25, but generally speaking, all the core members are going to be 21 and 22. So I had a different experience than Dwayne has had, possibly, in regards to social. She's 22.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I don't know how old you are, and even though she's just graduating.
Yeah. It's still a different experience.
Different ages, yeah.
And so then you're gonna be moving into the dorms, and you're gonna get all of your swag and on signing up for grad school classes and stuff like that. But that's basically where the program begins. They're going to be training you on a lot of social justice issues, and you're going to be placed in affinity groups, whatever ethnicity,
a lot of identity work.
Right?
Make you feel uncomfortable.
Right, but you're going to have, those are things that as a teacher you're going to need to break down and unpack, so that because you're ultimately going to be in communities where they are disenfranchised and have been unfortunately gone through just changes overall here in New York. But you're gonna learn how to lesson plan and all of that, not with the age group you might be teaching where you got hired, but you're gonna take away some great skills from there, and you develop relationships, and just overall get to know the process of what just a tiny taste of what the next 2 years will look like.